What up, man? It's Dion Waiters, and you checking out Scoop B Radio.
Scoop B Radio in your area code, on the plane, on the train, everywhere you need to be. I am your host, Brandon Scoop B Robinson. Make sure to check out Scoop B Radio on all streaming platforms. Make sure that you also check out this guy on the left because he is a legend in his own right. I mean, we're talking top 25 player in the country in high school. We're talking Parade All-American, Jordan Brand All-American, Big East Sixth Man of the Year, NBA champion, and a man that put on a show back in 2014 in the Rising Stars rookie versus sophomore game. None other than my main man, Dion Waiters. Brother, what's going on?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Trying to make a dollar out of 15 cents.
I mean, you both right.
You right. You right.
Yeah.
Tell me something. You, to me, were your skill set as far like I look at you and I look at OJ Mayo.
Yeah.
The 2010s, I feel like weren't your friend, but the 2020s and beyond, the way the NBA game is played is built to complement your style of play. What say you?
It's perfect for me. It's perfect. It's open. It's open. You know what I mean? I feel like it's more so one of them situations where you have the opportunity to do more. So when I first came in the league, you know, and just looking back at it, it's like it's definitely two different games from when I first got into today. So I think just today is more open, is more space. I think it's running gun, and it's much more suited for a guy like myself.
Cleveland could use you right about now.
I mean, a couple teams can use me right now. You know, I still could play. You know, I still could play at a high level. I'm only 32. You know what I mean? But I understand. I get it. You know, I disappeared for a while. But in the instance like where I'm watching the game, I'm like, come on, man. I can still go out there and get you 20 right now. Literally 20 right now.
Respectfully.
Like respectfully. Like I say that respectfully. I'm not just like talking like because like, you know, I was just born with a gift, bro, to play basketball. And you know, it's like riding a bike. Mm-hmm. So, you know, I think just with a lot of opportunity given within itself, like when I'm watching the league now, I see a lot of guys out the league right now that's young, bro. And it's like you just see the direction that the league is going into also. It's young. They're just going young. And but like right now, bro, I can step on that court right now. I could get you no warm up, nothing. I'll get you 15, no warm up. Now, if I could go stretch and get back, you know, in basketball shape, like, you know, I'll get 20 points right now.
Dion, I distinctly remember, respectfully, there was a period of time where it seemed to me that it went from the airplane incident in Miami to you getting the call to play for the Lakers to then COVID happening, the height of COVID, and then it got quiet. You in between that time, you had a workout where you had guys like Kent Bazemore and others that you were working with within the Warriors. What happened in the last 4 years?
Nah, it just really was, man. I think it was just like it was mental, but I think just understanding that you know this could be it. You know what I'm saying? Just having that understanding also, like the bubble could be it. You know what I mean? Just based off everything that was going on and things like that, and just the situation, you kind of knew, you kind of felt it a little bit. So it was one of them things like, man, just enjoy it. Enjoy the moment, bro. Like, and understand. Because I already felt it. Like, I'm not one of them guys about to live in denial and all that, but just with the whole situation, I knew what was going on. Like, even before the Heat situation, I'm saying, like, leading up to that year and how it started out, like, you know, getting suspended for really nothing. Like, I'm not gonna go into detail why I really got like, and, you know, suspended, and they said detrimental to the team. But I'm gonna tell it all one day. I'm gonna tell the truth about everything and what really led up to that, and you know, just how, you know, things can be, man, without people actually really knowing, like, what goes on behind closed doors. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get it. Tell me something. You haven't played college ball at Syracuse and bowling out, and even, you know, in high school being highly heralded, you're in a situation in the bubble,
Yeah.
Florida, where it seemed like it was very dorm-like. What was the day-to-day like in the bubble in Florida?
Horrible. Horrible. Like one of the worst experiences ever. Like, imagine just waking up every day and doing the same thing every day, but you can't go nowhere. It's like you wake up, practice, back to your room, and people gotta understand, like, you wake up, you gotta get COVID tested every day, every single day. You wake up, the COVID test, practice, back to your room. So it's like we were there almost 4 months. So can you imagine like that every single day? And your family's not around, so it's already hard enough. And you know, your family bring you that calmness. You know what I mean? Like even if you after a bad game or something, you mad, your mind all over the place, your family just bring you that calmness, like everything gonna be all right. You know what I mean? When you see your kids, the smile on their face, they ain't worrying about the game, they're worrying about daddy. You know what I mean? So it's like, imagine not having your kids around, you waking up doing the same thing every day. And then it's like, dang.
Yeah.
And then you're going back to a hotel room, not a suite, not a penthouse, a room, a box. And then it's getting over, it's cluttered, your clothes, you got sneakers, you trying to find like places to put your sneakers, they all under the bed, on the side of the wall. And it's like, bro, that's not it. You feel me? And it was just like, it could play tricks on you, man, especially like mentally too, bro. It was strict, man. It was just a bad, like, it was just like a bad situation, but it also was a good situation too, in the sense of you having that camaraderie with your team, because we had to make it fun in there. You know what I mean? So we would have Madden tournaments. You know what I mean? Like on the Xbox, we have Madden tournaments. We got the big whiteboard writing down the names, who played against who. You know what I mean? Things like that, which made it fun, made it cool. And we just had to, you know, thug it out there, bro. But it wasn't like a fun experience, like for real. Like it wasn't like fun.
I didn't go, but from the outside looking in, and even media chatter, there are a lot of people who would say it was an over glorified summer camp for adult NBA players.
Yeah.
From your perspective, it seems like you're pushing back on that because of the situation. Are you comparing that to what you were used to traveling, or is it or the standards that at the point you are in your career, would a normal person say this was cool?
I think a normal person would say it was cool for the first 2.5 weeks, and then it's like, dang, you know what I mean? Because you did everything the first 2 weeks. You could ride a bike, you go fishing. I'm not a fishing guy. I get motion sick. I get seasick and all that. So that's not my thing for real. So it's like you ride a bike. They had the players lounge, which was cool. Then they had a couple other more things in there, but it wasn't really like that much to do after you done everything. You know what I mean? And when the family came, it was cool because they didn't do this stuff. So then you got newfound happiness by doing it because you're doing it with your family. But when they not there the first 2.5 months, like we got to see our family like the last couple of days or so. And that was cool. But prior to that, nah.
Who was kicking ass in the Madden tournament? That's what I really want to know.
Oh man, we was getting that shit on. I ain't gonna lie, you know, I was one of the top dogs in there. You know, I was one of the top, me, Brian, QC, Quinn Cook, uh, Marquise Moore, Smooth, and then you had the other guys in there that was, you know, trying to work their way up, get better at it and stuff like that. You know, we had Jared Dudley, Rondo was playing, KCP, Caldwell Pope. I said Anthony Davis, Man, we just was all in there, man. Some of the guys jump on the sticks who probably haven't played the game in a long time, but it's like they see us in there and that's what we doing and just having fun with it. And it was cool. Like it was that was like the best part.
And it's interesting because I'm really curious about the campus life. Do you think that the fact that there were no fans, the fact that it was just you guys, it gave you more of a competitive advantage in games? Like, was it conversations with guys on other teams that gave you the advantage? Was it you sitting in pools watching it? What gave you the Lakers a competitive advantage in that in the 2020 finals in the bubble?
I just think we was better than everybody. Honestly, we just as far as like top to bottom, we just had everything you needed. Like we can plug in guys for certain series. Like that's like if I ain't played the first series and I knew we would have to go against like Houston, where it's guards. You know, they plugged me in. Unfortunately, I got hurt very first game against Houston. You know what I mean? So, we'll get back to that later. But it's just like we had everything to match up. We matched up well with everybody, and we can go big, we go small. We just had the perfect team, bro. Like we just had the perfect team.
I agree.
And you got Brian, AD on your team, and a Rondo. So it's like Rondo was a whole nother coach out there with Brian. You feel me? So it's like they see the plays happen before it even happen. They telling you what's going on, and it's like to have that out there, bro, and to really get a chance to understand it and learn it. Like Rondo was a coach, bro. I'm talking about every day. Like his brain just like his mind's on a whole nother level. You know what I mean? And fortunate for me, I was able to be around that. And I'm like, damn, I see why he was like so successful. Like his mind, it'd be like 10 steps ahead of everybody else. Like Brian too, though. You know what I mean? So we just had everything, bro. We got the big, the white, JaVale McGee, AD, like, and it was just like you can match up with that. And then you want to go small, you go Marquise Moore, you go AD, go Brian, Kuz, Ryan, like, yeah, Danny Green. Just had every piece you possibly needed. You know what I mean? You just had to just make it work, which we did. You know what I mean? So it just was like we were just dominant, like as far as like we can match up with anybody. Even with like Denver, Jokic, we throwing big bodies at him. You got JaVale guarding one night, length. Next night you got the White Howard guarding, strength. You know what I mean? So you're trying to wear him down as much as you can. You can't really stop great players. You just try to make them work. And that's what we try to do. Like, and but the team just was well rounded, bro. Like, just was well rounded from everybody.
Bro, I think if this basketball thing doesn't work out for you, I think media and analyst work on TV may be your calling card, because you answered my questions without me even asking about the center matchup with Dwight Howard and Jokic.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely could do some things with the entertainment thing. It's just I gotta just lock in for real. So just be more prepared. But it's just having that IQ, bro, of everything and really just knowing the game without just trying to do too much or sound too crazy. But it's just knowing the game, man. Just looking at it, watching it, feeling it, and understanding it. That's all.
Scoopy Radio on the line with NBA champion and Dion Waiters, talking hoops, talking X's and O's, talking Madden and everything in between. Yeah, you talked about a few things that kind of caught my attention. One of the things that you talked about was just the whole NBA Finals experience. But I've always been curious about this. Did you feel vindicated that you won that championship as a member of the Lakers going against your former team, the Miami Heat?
It was just a little bit of both, honestly, but it wasn't really that big to me because, like I said, I wish I wasn't hurt. You know what I mean? So I could really participate in it. But things happen, man. Things happen. Shit happen for a reason. But it was just more so of the way shit went that year. with that team. You know what I mean? And it was more so like I really didn't care. Like honestly, as long as we won and it was against them just because of the shit that they put me through. But you know, it's here or there, man. Like, but at the end of the day, it's like you wish you was like out there and really put like belt to ass also. You feel me? And it's cool though, man. Things happen, shit happens for a reason. You can't question it. So, but it was all right. It was all right, bro. It was all right, I guess.
When is the last time that you recall getting a call from a team that was halfway interested or fully interested?
That was like a year and a half ago. Like a year and a half. You know, I haven't been really on the radar, bro. I've been really chilling, like no videos, no basketball workouts saying like you still got it. Nothing. I just chilling, man. Just life been life and also, you know what I mean? And just trying to really figure it out because I played basketball my whole life. So at the end of the day, it's like, you gotta really just sit down and really figure out yourself. Do you really want to do it? Because you took time off, bro. So you gotta get back motivated. Like this shit is 1,000%. You gotta be 1,000% in. Sleep schedule, what you eat, what time you go to bed, workouts. It's like, is you really ready for that, man? That you took some time off, Then it about to be 4 years, so it's like you gotta put your all to this, bro. Like there's not no just go out there and play basketball. No, now you gotta regain everything that you went away from because you stopped playing. So then you're waking up when you want to. You don't really gotta work out when you want to. You still want to be in shape and things like that. But if you're gonna get this thing 1,000%, you gotta give it 1,000% for sure.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Are you really ready for that? Like, man, you've been comfortable for this many years. Like, are you really ready to give it your all?
Are you ready for that?
Yeah, if I get a call, hell yeah. Listen, like I said, it ain't the basketball part, bro. You know what I mean? It's everything else.
Yeah.
So if I get a call and I'm able to, get an opportunity and that instant, man, hell yeah, I'll be ready. I get myself back. I know how to work. I know how to, I know how to get back in that mode. It's easy. I've been doing it my whole life and it's simple. You know what I mean? So it's like, that ain't shit, bro. Just like I said, locking back in, tapping back in. That's all.
Tell me something. During his draft process, people were comparing Bronny James to you. Did you agree with that?
I never heard that.
During his draft process, they had a few people that they said Alonzo Trier, they said you, and I believe they also said OJ Mayo. They were saying undersized point guard or undersized two guard.
Oh, yeah, I never heard that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I never heard that.
Okay.
I probably wasn't even looking for it, honestly. I probably, like I said, bro, like I was removed from that. You know what I mean? So it was like, I honestly never seen that, so I can't really speak on that.
A better question would be, do you see the comparison, or do you see him just as himself?
I'm 6'3.5", 6'4", though. You know what I mean? Right now it's positionless basketball. It's damn near team starting 4 guards now, man. You know what I mean? And they trying to say whatever the case may be. He's 6'1" and things like that, but bro, I'm 6'4", I'm 6'3.5", 6'4". You know what I'm saying? I'm 6'4" with my sneaks on. So it's like I don't. It's different comparisons though. Like it's really like I don't know, man. I got to it, bro. I got to it.
You did it in the beginning of this conversation. We talked about the 2014 Rising Stars game.
Yeah, I was first team all rookie, all that.
I was at that game, and Bro, you and Tim Hardaway Jr. was going
Yeah,
at it back and forth. It was a bunch of guys that were in that game. Andre Drummond was in that game. Bunch of people.
yeah, Giannis, Dame Lillard, and there was a lot of people. Yeah.
2014 NBA All-Star Weekend in New Orleans, and everybody was saying "baby" every 5 seconds. What did you remember most about that experience?
Honestly, bro, just going to that game, it was more so me like, I'm gonna just try to go in here and get like 15 assists. Like that was my goal because the year before that I played in a rookie sophomore game. I scored 25. I'm like, all right, it's okay, it's cool, like, but I did that the year before, just the scoring. I'm gonna just come here and try to get like 15 assists, like really just chill. And as you can see, like the game, like going on, you just see like Tim, like he looking for that, like you know what I mean? Like he's looking for that. And honestly, I don't even know how it happened. We just switch on to each other. I come down, I come down, I shoot, I make a shot. I start like, bobbing my head like that. He come down, pull from wherever he pulled from. I'm like, all right, here we go. Let's get it. You know what I mean? Because it's like, this is what I really do. This is how I grew up. Like, I live for this right here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I live for this, especially that, yeah, mono. It made me feel like I was back at the, like, in the hood, back at the park, like how I grew up, like, getting to it. And then, the rest was history, bro. It was just, you tap into a whole nother mode that you really can't even explain. It's just a feeling. Hoopers know when you get into that mode, it's like, damn, it's on. And
Who
that's what I do.
who was you being from Philly? Who was the first NBA player that you saw in the community or that you met and you took a mental note and said to yourself, I'm going to carry myself like this when I make it?
I want to say Sue, but I want to say Rasul brother, Reek Evans, Rasul brother, Tyreek Evans for sure. Because like when Sue was in the league and I was in high school and stuff, he would come back and we never really met. And then once I started blowing up and things like that, me and Sue, we both from South Philly, like literally, like we know the same people, things like that. And so my homie that was hanging with Sue at the time knew me, and he put us in contact with one another, and we met and we just talked, man. We probably talked for like 3 or 4 hours when we first met, and I was on the block. I was in my hood, like on the block, literally. Like he pulled up, and we just chatting, bro. We just talking and all that. He like, man, you need anything from me and all that. He like, you need anything from me? I'm like, shit, I need a room. I need a hotel room. Nah, man. He like, all right, bet. I'm gonna call my homie, and he gonna take care of everything for you. I'm like, bet. And then he got the room the same night for me. So ever since then, we just took off from there. So we've just been cool ever since. Saying like with Reek Evans, man, when Reek Evans got drafted, I remember picking me up. Matter of fact, I seen Reek. I went to a club. I seen Reek in the little club back home, it was like a celebration. It was like a celebration for him, I believe, so something like that. And I remember running to him in there, and we just kicking it. And then we leave. I wanted to leave him with him. We get in the car. We pull up. He dropped me off to my block. He dropped me back off to my block. He gave me a couple dollars. Like, hun, I'm like, dang, I want that. You know what I mean? Like, I want that, like that feeling. Like, I want what I seen. Like, I want that. And ever since then, man, I'm just like, to get that, you gotta go work. I went to work. I went to work after that. I ain't even gonna lie. It's like, damn, I need that. I want that feeling. Like, I see that power. I need that. And it was like, but I always promised my mom, man. I promised my mom my house in 10th grade, ninth grade. Before I was about to go to leave, I was going to South Kent. and she threw me a party, a going away party. And I remember like just telling her like, I'm gonna buy you a house. Nah, man, it just me and her. We hugged it out. We were just hugging, and I just told her, yeah, like I'm gonna buy you a house. Like, I'm gonna get you that house. Get you that big house you deserve. You feel me? And I was able to do that, man. I was able to build my mama house from ground up. You know what I mean? No mortgage. So it's like it was just
That's
crazy.
that's a blessing.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
You go to Cleveland, and I personally feel like that was the ideal spot for you. A lot of times, and correct me if I'm wrong, you would hear Philly's name a lot as far as the Sixers wanting you being there. Sometimes people say it's not good to play where you're from. I feel like Cleveland was the best place for you. How?
Me personally, I had a promise before Cleveland.
Say what now?
I had a promise before Cleveland in the draft. I got promised.
Can you say who?
Yeah, it was Phoenix.
Really?
Yeah, I had a promise while I went home from the draft the next day. I had 3 meetings. And then I met with Boston. I met with Boston, the Spurs, and Phoenix was the last team. I had 3 meetings. So say the draft was Friday. I get down there. I get down there Thursday. I had 3 meetings, and I go into Phoenix. I'm talking about the entire staff is in there. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm so nervous, man. Now I'm nervous. Like as to before, the first meeting was like 3 or 4 people in there. You know what I mean? I walk in there, I'm like, and then the same night, my agent come like, hey, Phoenix want to meet with you. Phoenix want to meet with you tomorrow. They want you to come to their room, whatever. So next day come, we get up, we go to the room, we meet with them, and they like, listen, we want to promise you at 13. We don't want you to say nothing. We want you to go home right now and like go under like they don't care if you gain weight. We want you to go high. We want you to high like they like go on the high. And that's all they say, like go on the high. Do nothing, don't say nothing. So I'm like, shit. Bet. I leave. Literally, I leave Chicago at 12 o'clock. Right. I land back in Philly. I met with them at 10. I'm back home by 12. Like 12:30. By the time I get home, I go to my friend's house. Now my phone is going crazy. Like my phone going crazy. Like it's going crazy. Like because the NBA got a draft. They got a word that I left. So I leave. Now I go home. I'm cutting the TV on. I cut the TV on. They're like, yeah, we got word. Dion Waiters had left the draft. He's been promised by a team, and now they're trying to piece it together. And now my stock is just going like this because nobody seen me work out. I ain't had one workout. I didn't work out for one team. Only team that seen me work out is Toronto, and they came to Vegas. I didn't have no workouts. I didn't have to travel nowhere. I got promised 13. I got promised 13 for Phoenix. I remember calling my mom, telling my mom, like, Mom, I got promised. Like, it's on. Like, it's bet we can draft no matter what. You feel me? And my mom, like, congratulations, baby. But my homie, my friend, my assistant at the time wasn't really happy. But I ain't understanding why he's not happy for me. Like, bro, Phoenix 13, like, yeah, Phoenix cool, but like, I think it can go higher than 13. So I'm like, oh, I get it. Okay. But I'm like, I don't give a fuck what he talking about. I got a guarantee at 13. I'm getting drafted. It's on. And then that's all you heard about was people just trying to really figure out what's going on. And then my my assistant coach called me, Coach Hop, the one that recruited me from Syracuse, called me. It was like, he was just asking me weird questions. Like weird questions, like somebody else was on the phone. You know what I mean? Like I almost had like an interview. You know what I mean? For like another team just wanting to listen to how I would play with a certain player.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Just felt weird. But I'm answering the question though. And then he called me and told me like somebody was on the other line with him. But he like, man, he did a great job, hell of a job. And that was that.
And then Cleveland drafts you 4.
Yeah.
$1 million question. Was Cleveland on the phone or someone on there asking how you would play alongside Kyrie Irving?
It's possible.
Okay. My follow-up to that is this. Where did we as the media get that relationship wrong?
I just think that the media and people that's like gunning to become #1 or fighting for their spot or fighting for their position just be so thirsty to just, you know, to just drop like information, like, and it's not being like authentic. You know what I mean? Like it's just like it's not really authentic, bro. It's one of them like we gonna build a relationship, but the relationship really not a relationship because you basically want to get the information just to put it out so you can look good first. If it's not being genuine, it's not really asking you how you feel about this. I wrote this. Yes, no, maybe so. Like I just think the media is just like I said, they're fighting for their #1 spot. Also, they're trying to get their name out there. They're trying to get a job, and I think they just go about things sometimes the wrong way.
Fair. You played under Mike Brown in Cleveland.
That was one of my favorite coaches.
What has changed from Cleveland to Sacramento?
Nothing. Opportunity. Like Mike was, yeah, we had a better year the year. Byron my rookie year. Byron was Scott. Honestly, I just think Kyrie and coach like, because Mike held him accountable. You know what I mean? I just think it was because of like their situation. But you know, I love Mike. Mike was my favorite coach. We won under Mike. Mike held everybody accountable as he should. I just felt like certain guys ain't like that. And you see he's a good coach. It shows. So you gotta understand, like, it's a business though. Players. It's about how they feel, how your best players feel about an individual, man. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, things didn't work out.
Oklahoma to me, for you, seemed like a fit, but there seemed to just be a lot going on at the time there.
Yeah, there was a lot going on. I learned how to be a pro there, but there's a lot going on. Like, you got superstars over there, and just a lot going on, bro. Like, from the outside looking in, you're thinking it's one way until you get there, and it's not what it really seems to be. Like, guys like got along, but when you watching from afar, like guys are closer than what it's like guys are closer from afar, and then when you get there, it's like whoa, know what I mean? Damn, I'm thinking, but we still should have went to the finals. F 3-1, tricked it off. I hate talking about it. But OKC just was like, there was a lot going on, bro. It was a lot of different, I want to say hitting agendas. It was just a lot of tension. I would just say tension. That's all.
Oklahoma, as a member of the media and traveling, I get my best sleep there. I get a lot of work done there.
Yeah.
And I would imagine as a player, you have the opportunity to really lock in and get better because you got nothing but open air and time and space if you use your time management correctly.
Exactly. I didn't go outside in Oklahoma. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been out once. I'm talking like actually like went out. Even like it was a team situation though, like. But prior to that, it was just guys like me. I spent a lot of time at Cab House, you know, playing a game, things like that. They're really just playing a game and just chilling. And then after a while, me and the guys like we started doing stuff at the game. Like we fly in and we get back. We'll do little team camaraderie stuff, like little chill, little like spots like that. Like we never went to no clubs and none of that type of stuff. Just like some chill, little like vibe, like little restaurant, something like that. But there was not much to do in OKC. But we had no choice but to get better.
You said that you became a better professional. You became a professional in Oklahoma. Who were some of the OGs that you kind of was a sponge and you absorbed the game from while you were
Kevin Russ.
Kevin Russ?
Kevin Russ for sure. Russ was always the first person there, no matter what. Matter if it's workouts, matter if it's practice. He was always the first one. If it's workouts, if it's events, he's the first one. He's the first one. Just his professionalism. Cav led by example. Quiet. Work hard. Did every drill. Game speed. Cav was sparring to the game too, so it was like different parts. Like Russ more so like, okay. Like professional. Cav more so like that hard work. Russ worked real hard too though, so it was both of them though. Like just the understanding of the game and just trying to, you know, you pick up little things from them guys, man. And then like the team, I feel like we just bonded at the right time also. You know what I mean? But we still had our own shit going on, but I feel like we was right there. You know what I mean? Serge Ibaka, work hard, take care of his body. So I picked up a lot of stuff, bro. I picked up a lot of good habits from them guys. For sure. And also, you know, Brian too though. So being able to be up close and all that with Brian also too. So it was both of them.
No, that's real. You speak reverently about Russ, and you spoke reverently about Rondo. You spoke reverently about Kevin Durant and Jared Dudley and some of those other guys. You soak up $1 million worth of game, as Gillian Wallow would say.
Yeah.
In Miami, I gotta ask this. Spoelstra. I'm curious to know, just from your perspective as a basketball mind, what did you absorb from him as a coach, and who were some of the other coaches besides he and Mike Brown that you spent time with that you learned something from?
I spent a lot of time with Coach Dan. Yeah, he over there with LA now, the Clippers. DC, Coach DC. Spent a lot of time with him. Coach O with the Heat, still right now. But Spo was like he was like real tactical. You know what I mean? More so like he wanted to be the best. Like he was going to like colleges, learning defenses and things like that. So I feel like Spoke get the credit he do now, even though I had a situation, but Coach Bo was always a great coach. You know what I'm saying? Even though we had our differences at that time. But they don't take away from him wanting to be the best and trying to be the best. But coaches is so technical, like, you know what I mean? Just he got this thing with like military and like Navy SEAL team, how they got to work together because if one person is off, then the whole mission can go wrong. So like we would train like with Navy SEALs and all that, like preseason training camp things like that. So he's one of them guys, man. Just doing the little things, just being like technical and like how you go through life, like it's real, like just real. It's just real. He's sharp, man. He's sharp. He's sharp, and it's like he know what he wants, and now he's getting the praise for it.
Dion, we talked a whole bunch about basketball. I'm a hip hop head for life.
Yeah.
As I was preparing to chat with you, I just kept hearing the I'm a Ball song and that Meek One-Line Ball, Hard D Waiters. But outside of Meek, who were some of your musical tastes and who would consistently be in your playlist from high school through college to the NBA?
Jay-Z, Beanie Siegel, Jadakiss, DMX, Rick Ross, of course Meek, J. Cole, Drizzy. But I'm old school, man. I'm old soul. I'm young, but I'm old soul, bro. I'm a heavy R&B guy. I'm heavy old school, oldies, man. All that, Lenny Williams, Sam Cooke and all them guys. Like I'm, Anita.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Whitney, Lil Bob. I'm
Your old soul.
Yeah, I'm an old soul, man. I'm an old soul, but I'm young, but I'm an old soul, man. Like that Usher back in the day, all that. Like I used to want to be like Usher back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Videos that come on TV, my mom used to call me. I used to run in there, put the leather jacket on, take my shirt off, put the Tommy Hilfiger cap on. Yeah. So I was like, I was heavy R&B guy, man. Like back in the day. You know what I mean? Like so I love hip hop though. I feel like hip hop and like sports is like it's like a marriage. It's like they always say, like ball players want to be rapper, rapper want to be ball players. So it's like it's hand in hand though. You know what I mean? It's hand in hand for sure. And it's just about that. It's about that swag, man. Sometimes you need the juices going too before a game. You gotta go to that song. You might need to go to that Beanie Siegel, how you feeling that day. You might need to go Jay-Z, how you feel. You might need to go Meek. You might need to go, Kiss. Like, so it's like, it all depends, man. And that's what that music do, though. Man, those different genres of music, they pitch on that more, how you want to feel.
You take Philly wherever you go.
Yeah.
Out on specific teams that you were on, how long did it take for you to put your teammates up on Philly lingo, John, Ball?
First day.
Yeah.
First day. We talk different. So it's Young Ball, there's John, it's other cuss words I can't say, but
Shorty, dickhead, all that.
All that, yeah, man. And it's like, we be like Philly is its own little world. It's like different. You know what I mean? And you go and gravitate to us, like, because you might like it, you might not, because of how we are. We can rub off. We can rub some people the wrong way. We can rub off on you and you start talking like us, and it's however you want to put it, but at the end of the day, it's like, it's just different, man. Like we rub off on people, man. You come in the next day, they are like, what's up, young boy? You want some of this, John? So you come in, they already using the lingo and things like that. So it's different, but at the same time, man, it's like that's us. That's what makes us different.
Yes, sir, brother. Good news is you're off the hot seat. You answered every single question, and I'm looking forward to your return.
Yeah, we're gonna see. I ain't gonna go out on the couch. I'm gonna try to make a comeback somewhere, somehow, somewhere. I'm gonna lock. I'm gonna tap back in. I'm gonna lock back in. But you know, like I said, man, I'm still young. I got a beautiful family, kids. You know what I mean? They live a beautiful life. I made money. I'm able to take care of my kids without having to, you know, scramble around, do none of that type of stuff. Um, man, it's really about just the opportunity, though, bro. You know what I mean? It's just like I just hate the politics side of shit. Politics sucks, bad. I hate it. I think that took the fun away from me from the game, just the politics side, because I didn't grow up playing basketball like this. Basketball was different. Basketball was a love. It was a passion. Now, when you get to a certain point in life, it's a business. Never understood the business side. You learn the business side, but you never fully understand it. But and I wish the kids that's coming in keep that same love and joy for it, the passion, but understand that this is a business. You're not going to like some things. Some things you're going to have to cope with. Some things you're going to have to just do. But just try to not lose the love for it. It's hard. It's hard when you know, when things are going the way they are. Just try to keep that love, man. That's because early on in my career, I came home one day at the practice, I think, and I told my mom and my girl, like, it's not basketball. Like, it's not what I grew up loving. You know what I mean? I didn't understand the full ambiance of it, but at the same time, it's like you here now, you worked hard to accomplish your goal. You know what I mean? You shook Davis their hand, but it's like, wow, it's two different worlds, bro. It's two different worlds.
It's a country club. It's a business. It's politics, shaking hands, kissing babies, and
Yeah.
it's relationships and trying your best to not burn relationships, but also maintain them because you never know who's going to speak well or ill of you on your behalf.
Right. And that's the honest truth, bro. That's the honest truth. Like, I still got a relationship with my coach. Some coaches you rub off, you rub like you give a good vibe with, you good, and some coaches you don't. And it's like it'd be fake. It'd be like a lot of fakeness going on, man. So I'm just trying to tell the young guys out there, man. Like Melo told me, man, play the game. Play the game. You know what I mean? That's what Melo told me, man. You gotta learn how to play the game. Off the court, not basketball. You gotta learn how to just play the game. Even when things not going your way, you still get the perks of basketball. You know what I mean? Traveling, taking care of your family, being able to feed your family. With that one round object. Take full advantage of it. Understand that it is a business and there is politics involved, which just sucks. But try to love that game, man. Try to hold it tight as long as you can, man, and get the most out of it that you can. Because it goes fast. It goes fast. And you don't want to be sitting there and regret like I once was. I just got over all that shit, man. So it's like, take full advantage of it. Appreciate it. Love it. Don't take no shortcuts. And then love you back.
This is a grown man conversation, man. I appreciate your time.
Yeah, for sure, man. For sure.
Sir, you heard him first.
Yeah.